Picture this. 3 people are trying to do the work of 10. They are totally drowning in chaotic WhatsApp chat bubbles, misplacing blurry photos of doc clipboards, and honestly just constantly blaming each other for delays. Well, this is exactly what I walked into when I started consulting for a small logistics company. But we completely transformed it. We actually mapped the true logic of their operation and replaced all that chaos with a system that, quite frankly, practically runs itself. You see, logistics is this high-velocity world where the margin of error is decided right at the trailer door. For most small firms, every single mistyped seal number becomes a costly claim. And every manual data entry mistake, it's literally a ticking time bomb for scalability. So today, I'm giving you a $10,000 strategy session completely for free in this explainer. I'm going to show you the exact 4-layer system I built to take this 3-person team from total operational fatigue to a staggering 151 times speed increase. And the best part? We did it using absolutely nothing but free tools.
Okay, here's our game plan for today. First, we'll look at why SMB logistics break. Then, we'll build the system out. Layer 1 is digital intake, Layer 2 is the logic engine, Layer 3 is the physical bridge, and Layer 4 is the glue. Finally, we'll wrap up with the results and give you a clear implementation roadmap.
All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, why SMB logistics break. We need to diagnose the chaos. Okay, let's dive into this. Before we build anything, we have to understand what is actually broken, right? Most growing companies fail not because they don't have enough sales, but because their supply chain management just completely breaks under the pressure. Information gets scattered across random files, spreadsheets, and emails, and worse, critical knowledge gets stuck in the heads of a few key individuals. Research actually shows that manual data entry doesn't just feel slow, it has a massive 5 to 15% error rate. And in logistics, that error rate translates directly into customs delays, really angry customers, and severe compliance risks. Simply put, if your team is spending more time fixing errors than actually optimizing the workflow, well, your manual processes are killing your growth.
To figure out if your operation is at risk, you've got to diagnose your current state. So check this out. Here is a crucial bottleneck checklist you should run your business against right now. Go ahead and ask yourself, do we have frequent inventory mismatches where physical stock doesn't match the system? Are we heavily relying on manual spreadsheets and email threads just to track shipments? Are we seeing delayed order fulfillment as our volume scales up? Are we super slow to respond to market changes? And lastly, is the team constantly putting out fires and fixing errors instead of planning for growth? Listen, if you checked even 1 or 2 of those boxes, your current system is a serious liability. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly where those errors originate. This fishbone diagram, which comes from an International Journal of Research and Management study, perfectly maps out the root causes of documentation errors in export and import operations. Notice how it's broken down across people, process, technology, and management. When you rely on manual documentation without proper verification, and when you lack automated validation systems or AI checks, human error is completely inevitable. I mean, a simple misclassification of a customs code or a mismatched invoice immediately triggers customs clearance delays and hefty demurrage charges. The big takeaway here, you just can't outmanage a bad system. You absolutely have to change the technology layer.
Which brings us right to Layer 1, digital intake, where we start standardizing data entry. So let's actually start changing that technology layer. The golden rule of logistics automation is that we have to stop retyping data from messy doc clipboards or confusing carrier PDFs. It's a huge waste of time. To fix this, I used an awesome free tool called Doc2Form. This let us instantly import those existing multi-page PDF onboarding packets and doc audits directly into mobile-friendly Google Forms, just like that. Next, we placed physical QR codes at every single warehouse bay. So now, instead of a driver handing over this crumpled, coffee-stained paper manifest, the dock supervisor just walks up, scans the QR code with their phone, and logs the seal alpha codes, trailer IDs, and OSD, that's over, short, and damaged, reports digitally right on the spot. Why does this matter so much? Because it forces every facility to capture data using identical clean terminology, which is an absolute mandate if you want smooth claims reconciliation later on.
All right, moving on to Layer 2, the logic engine. This is where we automate the workflow.
Now, once that data is captured cleanly, it needs a place to go. And look at how much complexity we can replace with just a single smart workspace. We built a dispatch management system entirely in Google Sheets. Yep, Google Sheets. Instead of a team manually updating order statuses and calling each other every 5 minutes to ask, hey, where's this order? We used a powerful array formula to do all the heavy lifting. The system essentially acts as a brain. It monitors the payment type, like cash, card, or credit, and automatically tracks the shipment through 6 different stages based entirely on date inputs. For example, if a credit order has a blank packing date, the status is automatically locked at pending packing. But the exact second the warehouse team logs that packing date via their digital form, this sheet instantly flips the status to pending dispatch across the entire company. Boom! No manual updates, no redundant emails, and absolutely no more "where is this order" phone calls. The logic engine handles the whole shebang.
Let's jump to layer 3, the physical bridge, connecting the dock to the office. Now, you might be wondering, there's always a disconnect between the floor and the desk, right? Office staff live inside the software, while the warehouse staff live out on the physical dock. To bridge this gap, we brought in Trello, specifically leveraging the QR action power-up. By definition, this tool auto-generates scannable QR codes for specific task cards. It sounds incredibly simple, but trust me, it is a real game changer for logistics. It instantly links a physical action out on the warehouse floor to a digital status update in the office's software. Let me show you exactly how this step-by-step physical bridge works in practice. When an order card enters the shipment prepared list in Trello, the system automatically generates a unique QR code and prints it right on the packing slip. Then, out on the dock, when a warehouse staff member is ready to load that specific pallet, they simply scan the code on their phone. Instantly, and I mean instantly, the system assigns that specific worker to the task for full accountability, updates the color-coded labels, and moves the card over to the loaded list on the office's master board. This provides real-time visibility across the entire workflow. It completely eliminates operational blind spots and makes decision-making up to 10 times faster, simply because the office knows exactly what is happening on the floor the very second it happens. Which leads us to layer 4, the glue. Time to automate the connectivity. So we have the intake, we have the brain, and we have the bridge. Now, we need the final piece of the puzzle to automate communication between all these separate tools. When it comes to tying digital ecosystems together for free, you're usually looking at Zapier or Make. Now, you might default to Zapier, but actually, scratch that. For this build, Make's free tier is the undisputed hidden superpower. Just look at the comparison here. Zapier gives you 100 tasks a month, and on their free plan, you are restricted to single-step workflows, meaning just one trigger and one action. Make, on the other hand, gives you a massive 1,000 operations per month and allows for unlimited, highly complex multi-step workflows. But the real kicker for logistics? Webhooks. Make includes webhooks on their free plan, while Zapier forces you to upgrade to a paid tier. Webhooks are absolutely critical because they allow for instant, real-time triggers. The very second a dock worker submits a Google form, Make uses a webhook to trigger an alert straight to the dispatch team's phones. No 15-minute polling delays, just instant data transfer for $0. All right, moving to Section 6, Results and Implementation Roadmap. Let's look at the measurable impact. Look, a cool tech stack means absolutely nothing if it doesn't solve the core problems of speed and accuracy, right? Well, by replacing manual data entry with this automated workflow, the results we saw were staggering. Based on benchmarking data for similar low-code workflow automations, the average execution time for processing these logistics steps dropped from over 185 seconds manually to just 1.2 seconds. I mean, that is an incredible 151 times improvement in processing speed. And furthermore, that dangerous 5% human error rate we talked about earlier, it plummeted to exactly 0%. Zero. You just cannot scale a business when you are constantly cleaning up a 5% error rate on every single shipment. Automation eliminates that completely. Okay, so how do you actually go and do this? Here is your step-by-step implementation roadmap so you can build this exact framework yourself. Step 1, assess your current operational bottlenecks. Using that checklist we reviewed earlier, you need to find out exactly where the bleeding is happening. Step 2, digitize your intake layer. Stop using paper. Use Dr. Form, Google Forms, and QR codes to standardize your data right at the point of entry. Step 3, connect your logic engine. Set up Google Sheets with array formulas to automatically transition statuses based on dates and conditions, completely removing all that manual tracking. And Step 4, automate your triggers. Tie the whole thing together using Make's free webhooks and Trello's QR actions to ensure you have real-time visibility between the warehouse and the office. So you now have the exact blueprint to take a chaotic, error-prone manual operation and turn it into a lightning-fast, highly scalable machine using tools that literally won't cost you a single dime. So I'll leave you with this final question. Are you going to keep spending your valuable time and your team's time fixing totally avoidable manual errors, or are you ready to finally build a system that runs itself? Take this roadmap, audit your bottlenecks today, and start